Hey! Welcome to Share a Beer Show 660. And we've got someone that's, too cool over there right now, man. Too cool, got the shades on. What's up, Mr. Cool?
All you know, being LL Cool J over here, baby. What's up?
And Mark, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm a little worried though. I might get kicked off the panel here if I don't get in line.
Yeah, Mark was being a very bad boy. A bad boy.
I take a zero off my check. That's fine.
What we just might, right, Bum? We might have to talk about disciplinary action for the pencil neck. We might, take a zero off or knock, 1/16 off the pencil.
Just give him a verbal this time, Joe.
Okay, we might get away with it. Okay, yeah. We might.
I promise I'll be better.
Yeah.
These guys are no fun.
I know.
You guys are meanies.
So we are back. Today is Saturday, July 23rd. This is Share a Beer 660. I'm Joe D, your host, and we've got our wonderful panel.
If I wish one of your guys had children, if I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have waking up every day.
That's right, damn it. I just love that sound from Iron Mike, man.
I love Bill Clinton. God, he's great.
Yeah, isn't Bill great? Yeah, is and stuff like that. It's wonderful. Oh, I need that sound bite, don't I? Hey, our dear friend Neri, before he fades out into the ether, want to make sure to say what's up to Neri, man.
He's going to fade out into the smoke, not the ether.
Mm-hmm.
Into the smoke. That's right. Yes, that is right. Yeah, I don't have like smoke sound. What would a smoke sound effect be like, Mark? What do you say?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe you could get like a bong bubbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like smoking a bong type.
Or a big hookah pipe thing. Yeah, everybody's token away on it. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of hookah sound or something. Yeah, I got to work on that. I got to get the sound guy, the sound engineer.
Yeah.
Share a Beer sound engineer to work on that next. I got a list of stuff for them to do, and he hasn't got around to it. The guy ain't worth a damn, tell you the truth. We're not paying him much, though.
No. I mean, people want to work for free for the Share a Beer. Come on.
Right, yeah. Tom, how you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm just ready to enjoy this fabulous beer with you guys.
That's right. Hey, thank you for mentioning such.
Man.
We've all got a copy of it. Actually, the first 3D printed beer, we all received our copy of the first 3D printed beer. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing.
This is a great time. This is a good time. Right?
Who knew you could 3D print beer?
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, this beer, thank you very much, Bum, was sent to us. You want to explain the beer before we all crack into it? And
yeah, I had the good fortune of trying this beer about a year ago, and it's not available in my area, and it immediately became my favorite
schoolboy in here. We have a schoolboy in here. I don't know, man. Look at this.
Hey, Ruben.
Yeah, this video wasn't made for kids. Hey.
Yeah. Wow, he got the hair parted. I don't believe we've ever had Ruben on here looking so handsome.
Ruben, if I'd have known you were going to be here tonight, I would have sent you one of these.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, blind squirrel finds it not looking attractive now, and then I had church earlier. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Bum. That's a bummer. Bum.
That's a bummer.
Oh, bummer.
Oh,
Bum.
oh, I like it.
But
wrong one.
Yeah. So by the time I loved this so much, by the time I tried to get more, it was gone. And I didn't. This, like I said, this was a year ago. I didn't know if it was gone for good or not, because you know how these breweries are. Oh, yeah. Sometimes things are one and done. Often they're one and done. And being that it's not a local brewery, it was hard for me to, try and keep tabs on any new releases or try to remember to see if they were doing it again. And lo and behold, a couple months ago, a whole bunch of new check-ins for this beer turned up on Untapped, and sure enough, they brewed it again. So I drove and bought myself a case and a half of this beer.
Indeed, he did, man. Thank you, Bub, for that.
Yeah.
Let me make sure to look this one up here on.
And Joe, while you're doing that, I had forgotten that we were for sure going to do this week. I may have a special video for you to play here, which it's amazing. I'll look it up while you're covering the beer on Untapped or wherever you want to look it up at.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Emperor. Gotta figure out how to spell and.
How long has it been out of
And Bum knows I
refrigerator?
cheated a little bit. I cheated a little bit,
Coach
with this
cheated a
beer.
little bit.
but I still saved the one you sent me. So
The only ones who are drinking the beer for the first time on here will be Tom and Joe, actually.
Yeah.
Mark,
Oh, Mark,
already
you already
know.
had it as well?
I had it last year.
Mark had one last year. I
Oh.
gave him one last year.
Yeah. Part of Bum's Bad Beer Hall.
John Tunka got me a 4-pack. 4-pack, but I gave him 2. I took 2. And like an idiot, Bum's like, don't drink them at once. And Coach just downed them. And the next day, I didn't know my name. So
Oh my God. No, pastry out.
So here we go. We've got 1,752 total. 177 in the last 30 days. Classified as an imperial or double pastry stout. 12% ABV. 40 IBUs and a 4.28 bottle cap rating. So we don't just throw out a name like Emperor of the Known Universe without backing it up. Peanut butter, chocolate, cookie sandwich, double imperial oatmeal pastry stout.
God dang.
Nice. All in all caps, too, just to emphasize the point.
Okay, Joe. Now, before we, when you're done on Untapped there, let me know. Before we open the beer, I want you to play a quick video. This beer is from, the brewery is letter R, Shea, and that stands for Ron Shea. He's the founder of the brewery.
Okay.
So let me know when you're ready to play something here, Joe.
All right. Yeah, you can play.
You can play as much of this or as little as you want. This is a quick interview with Ron Shea, and you know that you have made it in the brewing industry when you get interviewed by this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, we apparently haven't made it.
Got the link there?
We haven't been interviewed. We haven't made it. We'll make it one of these days. One of these days. And let me share my screen again. I wanted to make sure to do this fresh. Here we go. All right. Let me get the link in there. Here we go.
Hey everybody, it's Lance of Luscious.
Oh!
I'm talking to Ron Shea, the owner
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now my first question is, and I don't hate to be snobby with this, what took so long, man? I haven't seen you on Facebook for months.
What's taking so long? The last 10%'s taking so long.
Okay.
Just put a final finish on the bar, but no, it's
Okay, first initial thoughts. Lance hasn't changed a flipping bit. I mean, look, this guy he's standing still in time.
How crazy is that he was on the show with us last week?
It is. Wow.
although I've been in project management for several years, I still don't get it through my brain that 3 months is going to take 6 months.
Okay.
6 months is going to take 9 months. So, but I just got the Ohio liquor license in the mail, and I can start brewing beer, now, and I'm just waiting for some final city occupancy and final permitting.
Okay, now my next question is for all my fans, or you people that are curious, Now, where's your plans there?
The plans are to, on opening day, have 12 beers on tap. There are 12 taps and diverse styles, IPAs to my favorites, Ambers, Box, and Sessions.
Okay. Now, my next question would be: Now, are you a microbrew or are you just a straight brewery?
I would be categorized as a nano brewery.
Okay. Now, are you doing your own?
Okay, I'll cut it there.
You had enough, Joe?
I have.
Yeah.
But
Lance is fired. I'm glad he got that far, but you're fired, my friend.
Yeah.
You're fired.
I mean, no, good on Lance for posting the video and everything like that.
And good on Ron Shea for taking the time to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that goes back to another previous discussion we've had on the things that have changed in the last how many years? This is what 8 years ago now, that interviews 9 years ago? No, 7 years ago.
I can't see the year on mine. My screen's too big.
Oh, okay. It says 2015, March.
Okay. Yeah, 7 years.
7 years ago. Yeah.
So in just that amount of time, that shows the difference on how some of these things are. You used to be able to just kind of talk to a brewer and sure, I'll tell you a few things. Nowadays they might still, but it's
it's getting harder.
Not nowhere near the same. All right, so Bum, since you bought the beer and sent the beer, you lead us on how you want us to do this, man.
No, everybody just open, pour, and drink, or drink right from the can, or pour into a glass. I got a glass. Breaking out my old Young's double chocolate stout glass for the first time in several years.
My 50-year-old Coors glass.
That smells amazing, by the way. Holy cow!
Not as heavy as I thought it would be. It's a lot thinner than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a super thick motor oil type beer, and it's definitely lighter bodied than I thought. My initial thoughts. Oh, let me get a picture. Whoa, I almost committed the crime. I have to, my particular beer needs a selfie. So
yeah, mine too.
Yeah, so I have to get the beer selfie here. Apologize real quick. Okay, we got that out of the way. And
does that not smell like an Oreo cookie?
Yes.
With a hint of cinnamon and oh my God.
I am definitely getting cookie for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you should. Peanut butter for sure. Oatmeal for sure.
I was gonna say, I'm getting a lot of really fresh roasted peanuts.
Yeah. Are you getting more peanuts or more of that sweet peanut butter?
I'm getting more
sweet peanut butter. No,
more
sugary, sweet. I'm getting sweet. 100%
I'm getting
sweet.
On the nose, I'm getting more peanut butter. What about you?
That's an Oreo cookie, graham cracker,
I'm getting a lot
cinnamony. That's great.
Powdered peanut butter.
Powdered peanut butter. Okay.
Like that PB2.
I actually have no experience with powdered peanut butter.
It's like a dehydrated peanut butter that people use in like shakes and stuff.
Yeah, put it in smoothies and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I don't do that. That's that. Yeah, I'm not part of that generation that does that. So
you go to Jack in the Box, order an Oreo cookie shake, add a little bit more cocoa in there. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is delicious, man.
Yeah, it is very, very good.
That is. It's very drinkable. It goes down smooth. There's just the faintest amount of alcohol in the back.
Faint, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just the faintest amount. But in the rest of your palate, you're getting real nice kind of that pastry kind of taste, that same kind of taste after you have like a nice Danish or something. Not quite a cheese Danish. That's kind of my favorite Danish, by the way, if anybody. I do like a nice cheese Danish, by the way. And if it happens to be strawberry or something, I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Very,
raspberry, something like that. Yeah, I do appreciate those very much.
I'm glad it's only 5%. That's great.
Yeah. Session.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Session style.
Yeah, it's 5 times 2.5, but it's close. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very solid beer. Thank you, Bum. Appreciate it very much.
Delicious. Yeah.
You're all very welcome.
I don't know. I texted the boss and said Emperor is being poured. She hasn't shown up yet. So I guess that means I get permission to drink the rest of it.
Hey, all you had to do was let her know. You know what I'm saying? After past that,
I guess I need to call her. Let's see. She's like right up there, but I'm going to call her anyway.
Right.
What are you going to call her?
I'm going to call her the boss.
Ruben, if you want to try one of these, get a hold of me on Untap. Give me your info, and I'll gladly send you one.
Sweet, yeah. On speakerphone.
It almost ends like. It almost ends like.
Hold on, we're going speakerphone straight to the boss here.
She's not answering. Maybe she left.
Yeah.
She's ignoring me. I guess she doesn't want any beer.
Say, what the F do you want now?
Yeah.
I'd leave you too if you didn't share that.
I'm going to get her voicemail.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded.
Taking a nap. Taking a nap. I don't blame her.
Whatever. I guess I'll save a little bit for her or whatever.
He's down there talking to those losers again. I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, she was talking to her sister, and her sister's like, "Is Mark doing his beer show?" And she says, "Yeah, he's doing his bro fest." That's what she bro fest.
What now? How do you feel, Ruben, about being part of a bro fest?
I have no problem with it whatsoever. It's 2022, baby.
Is there anything wrong with that? Do you have to identify now as being part of a bro fest?
No, it's bro fest.
It's like going on a vacation. It's a blast.
Yeah. Do we have to wear little rainbow stickers now and stuff like that?
You can if you want, but my orientation is not that way. You do, brother.
Do we now have to march and stuff like that? Do we how does that work? If you're part of a bro fest. So Tom, Coach, how is this changed your life? How has being an emperor now of the known universe?
I'll tell you what, and this is hitting pretty heavy. Out of my 42 years of living, this is a top 10
Going
by
through the
far.
matrix. I'm back.
Top 10.
I'm back through the matrix.
Top 10. Wow.
What do you think? I mean, that I don't know about the peanut. So this says peanut butter Oreo double imperial oatmeal pastry stout. Okay, I get the pastry. I get the Oreo. I don't get the peanut butter.
Oh, I get the peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter smacking you in the face. Oh yeah.
I get like straight up like organic peanut butter. You just grind it and off you go.
So here's the problem. I eat peanut butter every day with my oatmeal. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe my taste buds are just immune to that. But Oreo, 100%. I get Oreo. And then I get this weird like cinnamon kick. Like it's almost like a cake you buy from Albertsons mixed with Oreo. I don't know.
That's probably the oatmeal that you taste, like an oatmeal cookie.
Yeah.
Oatmeal cookies, anything.
So Tom, but elaborate on that. So what all are you getting? Do you feel different now that you've had some emperor in you?
It is good. When on the finish, it comes off as almost like a porter, it's like a dry finish.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a dry finish that you're willing to take another sip because it's almost like it's not there anymore. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I get a lot of peanut butter oatmeal on the scent, and more of the Oreo on the taste.
Yep.
And more. What temperature are you guys drinking at? Because mine's been out for about a half hour.
Yeah.
From when I cracked it.
Well, mine is still pretty chili to the cheek, so I would say it's close to 60. You know, probably in the high 50s, like right around 60.
He's got the wrong beer. That's Beer Geek Breakfast. That's the one that has the civet poop in it, right? Right, Ruben? Isn't that the Beer Geek Breakfast? Yeah.
The Civet Dung.
Yeah, it's got the civet poop in it.
Oh yeah. I love
And
nothing better than some dung.
And Mark, what do you get, man?
Tom nailed it. It is it's I get definitely lots of peanut, like straight up fresh ground peanut butter on the nose. I get the Oreo on the flavor, and it does finish kind of dry. It doesn't finish sweet.
Yeah.
It's not syrupy. It's sweet, but it doesn't finish sweet. You know, like some of those like those Southern Tier sweet beer, you know, like that. It's not syrupy sweet. It does finish kind of dry.
Yeah, I would.
It begs you, drink more of me. Drink more of me.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing as far as the finish. Absolutely, right. I think you're absolutely correct. It's not one of those that sticks around for a while. Other than, to me, that little bit of that alcohol in the back. I mean, it's the faintest little, but the actual sweetness and everything else about it is kind of like boom, you know.
Yeah.
I have organic peanut butter, and I think you're
not getting that.
Your palates are all wrong. There's none of this and that.
Wait a minute. Ain't that between you and the dog? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I put it in certain places, and it feels good. My toes and. I didn't think we were supposed to talk about that. Anyway, listen.
Hey, it's on the internet forever now, so too bad.
Yeah. Like, it's the bro fest. Come on.
The bro fest. That's what we're talking about.
Here's Joe. Tell me you don't get at the back end of it, you don't get a strong coffee taste at the back end, like a dark cocoa. You get the coffee at the very end.
Coffee.
You have to.
I'm going to text her one more time. If she doesn't show up, I'm drinking the rest of it.
It's sweet. The back end is a bitter coffee.
I could see where to me it's more toffee, more like I could see that, but it's more of a toffee or something. Yeah.
Maybe that's where the dryness comes in. Maybe that's the coffee.
Yeah. It does finish pretty quickly. I mean, there's just a hair, but yeah, it's damn good. Now, you guys know how I feel about one particular peanut butter beer. Yeah, for me, that is just gonna suit.
Not Syntax, right? Not you.
Yeah, I mean, come on, not me, right? But you know that I do have a favorite-ish, sweeter kind of beer, sweeter kind of, and I would definitely put this ahead of it. From Belching Beaver. I would definitely put this one ahead as far as a peanut butter beer that is sweeter. Could I drink this like just back to back to back to back like I do Syntax? I don't think so.
Coach can.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Coach, yeah.
No, you guys can admit this. For being 12% ABV, it hides it very well. Let's agree.
Very well.
Yeah. Too well.
Yes. Yep.
As you discovered, Coach.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. When you think back like 5, 6, 7 years ago, 12% beers were pretty rough.
Rare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You definitely tasted that 12% on the beers that you were drinking.
Most of the big beers were very alcohol. You know, I mean, you knew what you were drinking. Now they've gotten really good at hiding it.
And let me ask, let me make sure to say hi to Rod J for one right away.
Yes, cheers, Rod.
Cheers,
I've
Rod.
watched some of his videos lately, and yeah, cheers to Rod. One of the things right off the bat is, oh darn it, I lost my train of thought. But oh man, I was gonna say, gone. Yeah,
one of the things.
I know. I completely lost all train of thought. God, just absolutely gone. Darn it.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, it'll come back at some point. But I was trying to make this comment to get some response leading into Billy D coming back on the show, and I just screwed that all up. So we're calling We're calling the boss one more time.
One more time. No answer.
But there's no reply at all.
You guys are hides the alcohol well. This one I'm drinking 14%.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I like
Might meets right.
Might meets right. Temperance.
Which is
What's
correct.
that called? Bramble, huh?
Yeah, it's a raspberry blackberry imperial.
Is that a sour, Ruben?
What? No, it's an imperial stout. He said.
Oh,
So, what does it look like? I'm curious. It's probably
actually like almost has a hue of brown. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, Dr. Pepper, like Dr.
Yeah,
Pepper.
like Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a Dr. Pepper. Is it sweet or is it more berry without
More
being sweet?
berry than sweet.
Like actual juice, not sweetened juice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually very good. I didn't have any really expectations for it, but it's really
that's good.
Wow.
It's like
is that
blackberry
that's a barley
and
wine?
puree
It's a
in the
barley
stout.
wine, right, Ruben?
No, it's a stout.
Really?
I don't know. Ask one more time what it is there, Coach.
Well, what you're describing. So let's talk about it. What's the differential between that and a barley wine? Not much.
Oh yeah, I would think. Yeah, I would think there is absolutely.
What are the rules for There's some basic rules for barley wine, isn't it, Ruben? What they consider a barley wine? Is it?
Yeah, it's all down the mash bill, like what grains are used. So you're gonna have that like barley wine's not gonna have like any really dark malts in it, like chocolate malt or certainly not black patent malt, anything like that.
Okay, so it's gonna have a medium roast, but lots of it to boost up
the alcohol. Yeah.
Like amber malts too, right? Stuff like that.
I would think the two styles that sometimes can get blurred as far as dark beers would be stouts and porters. Sometimes those two can cross over.
Yeah, because technically stout and porter is just the difference in the roast of the malt, right?
Right. Yeah. Porters use black patent malt and stouts don't.
But you can't hold a stout and a porter, and people generally can't pick out the difference because they're 99% the same color. I mean, yeah, it's almost
the same color. Sometimes the only thing that really you can tell the difference is that smoke. Sometimes that smoke is just those like Ruben said, it's the darn
barley wines they're not almost never super dark. They're almost like Coke color. They're that type of thing.
Well, yeah,
brown ale color and below, whereas porters and stouts,
I disagree because a lot of those barley wines are like very plummy and they're dark.
Yeah, but are they as dark as a stout? That's
not always.
No,
they're
not. No, they're not.
They're more Dr. Pepper looking.
Yeah.
They'll have like a reddish hue sometimes, or
I think officially that's the difference is that barley wine doesn't have that super dark roasted. It has the alcohol of an imperial stout for sure, and more, and sometimes
more. Absolutely.
Right, but they're barley wines are boozy to me, but anyway.
Yeah, no, they probably are, and that's probably because of the malt that they're using. Yeah.
Well, we age them too, because sometimes like you get really like imperial styles of triple IPAs that you can let sit for 5-6 years, and that can turn into a barley wine, almost like a barley wine esque.
Yeah.
If you've ever done the same.
We really need to ask Billy D.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I gotta go check with the boss. I'm in trouble.
He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. So we really need to know what Billy D thinks about these fancy imperial stouts and stuff that tastes like a cookie. I know Billy D's had many cookies.
Billy D's had many cookies.
All kinds of treats.
And Billy D also agrees that there is nothing like a good aged malt liquor.
Oh,
malt liquor age is better than any other style.
Than any other style. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
As proven last week.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna wait for Mark to get back here, so we're gonna stall a little bit.
Okay.
Now I don't know if Coach I don't know if Coach, yeah, he's not with us right now. I wanted to fill him in on the big meetup that we had last week, because we got some stuff to play this week that's relevant to last week's meetup.
All right, I like it.
Yeah, we got some leftover stuff. So yeah, we have a now we did drink an aged malt liquor on the show last week, which was a 5-year-old DKML, as we remember. So the one that I'm going to drink this week isn't quite that old, but it's unlike the DKML. That one would be more conducive to aging than what I'm going to drink tonight. But like I said, waiting for Mark to get back here. And boy, you want to talk about going from Emperor of the Known Universe to what I'm about to drink. That is the epitome of going from the penthouse into the shithouse. So, well, you know what? I was hoping Mark wouldn't.
He's in search of a boss, and said boss might not be on the campus on the.
Yeah, I don't know. She's MIA.
Yeah.
Coach, while we're waiting for Mark to come back, did you get to watch any of last week's show?
About half.
Did you? There's Mark coming back. Did you see the big malt liquor meetup that we had?
I did not see my children meet up. I did not see my children meet up.
Okay.
What happened?
The chairman had a big meetup with Wits Blitz. They met up in Jamaica, Queens, New York.
Oh my God! Did they? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Dude,
so is that why the man-on-man pornography took off this last week?
That's exactly
why.
A friend. Yes. Okay. So, Mark, I stalled until you came back.
Is it? Okay.
I told these guys, I said, I'm going from the penthouse into the outhouse or shithouse. What I didn't tell them is that I was going to have somebody joining me in this trip this week. So we have the vintage.
Oh man, what?
Look at that, matching cans and everything. Talk
the...
about a bro fest.
No,
for me, this is malt liquor number 77 in the challenge.
This is malt liquor 1. For me.
Oh, and speaking of challenges, at the beginning of the show, I was drinking Old School Can 24-ounce Natural Light. That's number 27 in the J Vega challenge.
Wow.
So
consider yourself on the list.
Back to the good stuff here. Now, what is the date on your can, Mark?
December 21st, 20.
My can's older than yours is.
What's yours?
Mine's September 21st, 2020. So
okay. So yeah, mine is 3 months newer than yours.
Okay, so yours is going to taste a hell of a lot.
It's going to be a lot better.
Better or worse.
Okay.
So, ready when you are.
All right, bottoms up. Hear that crack?
Oh man.
Yep.
Clean.
This is why I love Joe D, because he won't do this shit. I will need him.
Ready?
Ouch.
Refreshing and delicious.
Wow.
Oh, well, talk about extremes.
Boy, am I glad I saved some of this.
All fucking favor, Mark.
As I drink this, I'm just going to keep thinking about this.
If I drink, oh man. Actually, it's ice cold. If I consume it while it's ice cold, I'll be okay, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 22 ounces left.
Wow.
The problem is my mouth and stomach were already coated with a fantastic beer to begin with.
Yeah.
When
just so you know, the boss had her phone on vibrate, so all that calling and texting was
whoa. And so she was waiting for you to call back a lot more.
Yeah, she keep calling me.
Oh man. Yeah.
While my Colt 45 rapidly warms up in this hot room here, we will get to the first video. Now, these are some leftovers from the Epic Wits Steel Worldwide meetup last week. Now, this was uploaded by the chairman before the meetup. Yeah, at this point, I don't think the chairman actually thought that the meetup was going to take place, because you saw how friendly he was. Well, his definition of friendly.
His right, yeah.
Yeah. So go to 1235.
1235. All right, let's see here.
You're not taking my kids, sweetheart. You hear me?
I've already talked to the lawyer. He said even if you don't get convicted, I've got a good chance of.
Yep. WB, you should have never said to me in the community tab, "Oh, you're scared to meet me." Yeah, I am never scared. It's blatant disrespect to the North. That was a declaration.
Whoa.
Declaration.
Whoa. Whoa.
Stumbling and bumbling away.
Whoa. Okay.
Gonna break his brain.
Come on.
What brain seizure? But yeah, that was
Whoa.
You know what I mean. Stumbling and bumbling.
Talk about stumbling and bumbling.
North. That was a declaration. Declaration.
Declaration.
Stumbling and bumbling already. Brain seizure. But yeah, that was you know what I mean. It was an attack on the North.
An attack on the North.
Be at the comment section in the community tab. Yeah, should never said, "Oh, I'm scared to meet you." Fuck out of here. I'm going to show you how we do it in the North. Crooked eyes, sin eyes, high gravity malt liquor. 8.1 bitch. No WD foam. Go fuck yourself, Fat Reggie.
Yeah, Fat Reggie.
Liquor.
Yeah, Fat Reggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Declaration.
Declaration.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. An attack.
An attack. You know what I mean.
Alrighty. So from there, now this is post meetup. Now, if you recall, last week we tried to play Fear's video.
Oh yeah,
it was on private.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to let a little thing like that stop us from watching the video. Contingencies were in place last week for Fear to possibly take that video down, but because that video was still up just before the show or earlier in the day last week at this time, the contingencies weren't actually ready to go. They are ready to go now.
Okay, here we go.
So this is post meetup. So go to 435.
Okay, 435. We shall go. Here we are. All right, 435.
Mahogany coconut.
Yeah, mahogany coconut, mahogany woods, and lavender. Coconut, mahogany woods, and lavender. I don't know, man. I couldn't sit over a candle that damn close. Like something that fragrant, that would bug the hell out of me.
Counteract it with the Mickeys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's highly unlikely. But I did not think that WB would follow through and go through with the meeting. But she did. So I was wrong. And, I've been wrong before. And, I'd like to not be wrong anymore, like Steve Perry says, but I'll probably be wrong again. That's just the kind of the way life works, especially if you're me. I'm not wrong about this malt liquor. It's delicious and fucking refreshing. Good God.
Now, if you just want to mute the music here while he's drinking that, Joe.
Okay.
You may get a copyright claim from Steve Perry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Delilah.
Oh, we got a Delilah sighting.
Yeah, Delilah alert.
And obviously, shout out to Steel Worldwide, the creator of drama.
No charge.
That was some of the greatest up close and personal, on the street, live trolling that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Well,
that black guy wanted to punch you in the fucking face, but he
oh
wasn't
my
sure.
God.
He really wasn't sure, which, is smart. You never know. You never know.
That's going to get him shot.
You take a swing at the wrong guy. You never know what could happen. You could tell that black dude with the fucking Lakers Kobe Bryant shorts on he wanted to smack the shit out of Steel Worldwide, but he didn't know if he could pull it off. He was thinking about it, though. That was a fucking great moment in YouTube history. Hopefully some of that troll power rubbed off on WB. I don't know if it did, but hopefully she got to experience the troll power in real life, and hopefully some of that she has taken home with her.
Good for her for getting the hell out of there.
On YouTube and in real life. Steel Worldwide,
no charge.
The chairman for a reason. Even brought Bruz 40 out of the woodwork.
Okay, from there you can go to 7:30, and I want to see what everybody has to say because, let Fear say what he has to say, and then we'll comment afterwards. Go to 7:30.
I'm not gonna go on and on about the Steel Worldwide and WB meeting in every fucking video for the rest of eternity, but I did want to just say that it was amazing. I hope things like that happen in the future. More things like that. Live TV, folks, you can't beat it. I know it's awkward. I've met a lot of people from the 40 Ounce crew at YouTube. And when you very first meet up with someone for the first time, someone you just know from the internet, it's pretty fucking awkward sometimes. And it was awkward and it was cringe, but it was amazing live TV. And, I think it all worked out for the best.
Okay.
God damn.
Whoa.
Got to do some fake Jay Vega burps to get this real burp up.
Okay, we'll stop it there.
No charge. No charge. No charge.
Jay Vega, that dumb Southern fried fucking hillbilly son of a bitch. Still sitting in the back seat of some car, dumping 40s out the window. I'm finding a new hobby, buddy. What the fuck are you doing? Nobody even cares. I'm like the only person commenting on Jay Vega. Just shut it down.
Well, since that video was made, he has shut it down.
Oh, really?
Jay Vega, for about 3 weeks ago, there was actually rumors that there was following the Chairman Witz meetup. If you recall, Jay Vega earlier in the year said he was headed to Pennsylvania in July, and he said he was going to make a right turn at Pittsburgh.
Oh,
yep.
And he was those plans stayed in place, and everybody knew the date it was going to happen. And the chairman tried to arrange a meetup with him. The chairman went to Gettysburg, and all day the chairman kept posting videos. I'm here, meet me. And the chairman seemed to be under the impression that this was going to happen. I was under the impression they had communicated privately, maybe. And the chairman waited for him all day, and Vega never showed up. And just before Vega left for his trip, he deleted all his videos.
Wow.
Ooh.
His channel still exists, and like his playlists of other videos still exist, but all his original content is
wow,
for the first time ever, and this is like more than 3 weeks now. All his original content is gone. A little test was done, a little behind the scenes test, and all those videos, they haven't been deleted. They're all on private now.
You moved them all to private.
So the chairman has officially been excommunicated from the Big Four. They were known as the Four Horsemen. We know who they are. Well, with the chairman being gone, there was a slot open, and Witz is now.
Oh, you mean with Vega being gone, Witz is now part.
Oh yeah. With I'm sorry, Mark. Yeah, thank you. With Vega being gone, Witz has now filled that spot, and they are now called the A Team.
Oh.
Witz is now part of the Elite Council.
She's part of the Elite Council. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Obviously, she's not male, so she's cannot be a horseman. So,
but what have we checked her pronouns on her email signature? Does it say? I mean, that could be it.
Yeah.
Now I've seen some of the videos that she's uploaded and quickly deleted. She's all female.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, wow. So I wonder what happened in Vega's life. Something changed because he's been kind of on the edge for the last 6 months or so. Really,
more than that. That was like last September that he started ghosting. This show. Yeah,
that's almost a year ago. So yeah. Yeah, I hope he's doing well. I do miss the malt liquors. So
in the dilapidated Nissan, right?
Yeah.
Do you think
maybe the dilapidated Nissan broke down and he couldn't handle it anymore?
For the last few months, he was uploading videos from the back seat of the non-dilapidated Chevy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe he's turned a leaf and now he's no longer malt liquor.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I wish
him well. Yeah. Seriously, I do. I hope he's fine.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
We would not be doing this right this minute if it wasn't for Jay Vega.
That's true.
Yeah.
That part is true. And maybe he's in the same place as that beer mail there, Bum. Maybe he went to
in the dead letter office, you mean?
Yeah. Maybe that's what happened.
The YouTube version of the dead letter office.
Yeah. He might be in the same spot.
So, despite the fact that Vega is gone, the chairman meetups continue. The chairman's a regular old social butterfly this summer here.
Wow.
Who's he meeting up with now?
Look what we have here. You can click on this, and once again, Joe, you can watch as little or as much as you want to. You can click off anytime you want to.
Doesn't matter if it's cringe or not, however it comes out.
Oh, is this the skateboarder?
Joe Skull, yes.
Yeah, it's a skateboarder.
Yeah.
I want to see the chairman on a skateboard.
Oh, here we go. Who's in town? Who pulled up? Cheers. I make a malt liquor video. Captain Parker, give a hoot, don't pollute. Yep.
What? Wait a minute already. I'm protesting.
That's what you would say, Bum.
They're stealing my expression. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Oh, yeah.
Beer with this mofo. Malt liquor.
So this is like on a basketball court in, where does Joe Skull live?
Well, this is a skate park.
Okay.
That is him. Look at the thumb action. That's him.
So far, there is nobody else to insult here and make a fool of him.
No, that doesn't happen in this video.
This is a fine delivery. I couldn't get Grubhub to bring this up here for me, Make these fine more liquor.
Whoa. I don't know about you guys, but just kind of happened to discover something here. I think Joe Skull's he's pretty excited to see the chairman.
Oh, he is, yeah. It's like one of his internet heroes or something.
he's pretty excited. Hello.
It's like he's throwing a football.
Oh, I wasn't looking there.
He got a little chubby going there. The chairman better watch out. He's got a big fan. Yeah, look at that. The chairman's about to get more than he balled than he bargained for right now.
Talk about pounding a 40 ounce.
Yeah.
Talk about a bro fest.
Yeah, that's a bro fest for sure.
Coach, where's that peanut butter when you need it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I recognize that thumb anywhere. Look at that fucking
Where
thumb. I
is
recognize that.
where is this meetup? What part of the is this in Pennsylvania?
It's in Maryland somewhere.
Maryland, okay.
Perfect temperature for chugging. It really is. Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, wow. I can't.
The main streets of Harrisburg. That's it. Hold up. Past Gettysburg. He didn't even stop at Gettysburg. Unless he got a slice there. I don't know. No, I didn't. Right down 15. And this ain't his first rodeo in Frederick either. Yeah. Nice place.
Frederick. You guys know where that's at?
Frederick, Maryland. Yeah.
Virginia?
Yeah, we don't know what we are. We think we're not sure if we're north or south, you know. During the Civil War in this area, brothers fought each other. Those dudes cooled off. Where I live is
Dude, anybody that skateboards in his garage is the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got nothing but respect for
Now
Chuck.
I want to. Now, do we have a clip of the chairman on a skateboard? That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
No, but apparently, from what 40 Ounce Beer said, Joe Skull convinced all these other younger people in the skate park that he was with, because obviously Joe is the oldest person in the skate park.
Yeah.
Joe convinced all the younger people that the chairman was a retired skateboarder who doesn't do it anymore.
Old vet.
That's funny.
the Monocacy battlefield. And one brother was all fighting for the north. And then the battle of the Monocacy, a brother was pulled off the porch to fight for the south. So, I mean, we're right there. It's the battleground right here. Totally. Throw away from here.
That's funny.
But I always claim north. I'm northern Frederick. We're northern Maryland, so. Right there. Oh, we got Ronnie in the back. Doing it up. Got the crew.
Yeah. So Joel Skull's like the grandpa skateboarder there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Tom. Who's that other famous?
Tony Hawk.
Tony
Hawk.
He's
That's
the
right.
Tony Hawk of the local skateboard park. Yeah.
Or like a Bob Burnquist. Everyone knows that.
You know, Joe doesn't look. I mean, he looks like he's fairly fit overall.
Oh yeah, he's thin but fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of the stuff we've seen him do in his garage, forget
Yeah,
about
I mean,
it.
yeah.
It'd be insane.
Yeah,
You gotta be insane.
throw out a vertebrae or something doing some of that stuff.
Oh my God, I'm hurting myself just watching him do the video. You know?
I just wanted to see the chairman on a skateboard. That's all I was.
Yeah, I really do too. And I'm gonna skim through this, and it doesn't look like it's
It doesn't change setting or anything. It's a
okay. So this was a much friendly. There was no trolling going on here.
No, there was no trolling going on. But I gotta say, the chairman over the last couple of months, and it's really increased. He's really ramped it up. No pun intended. To use a skateboarding term, he has ramped up the trolling videos. He did a bunch more today. He's done dozens and dozens and dozens of these videos. My personal opinion, none of them are funny. They're basically just him going up and verbally abusing people. He's just going up and harassing people. There's nothing funny or clever about it.
Right.
And he's just making a fool of himself, and he's recording himself making a fool of himself, just trying to get reactions. And
You're gonna get hurt.
If there's a purpose to it, I can understand. And yeah, none of these I don't feel have any entertainment value. Sorry, Chairman. That's not going to. My opinion is not going to stop him. But with that said, with that said, when you got a bunch of crap, there's always going to be a gem to be found amongst the crap.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that here.
There's
This-
always that kernel of corn floating around in that
This-
crap.
yeah. With everything that I just said, this video is an all-time classic, and I think the chairman knows this because he has been using this as the intro video on his homepage lately.
We have a lot of classics on here, so
So
that's saying something.
yeah, but this is unique. This is unique. This is great for several different reasons, and the veterans here, which will be me and Mark and possibly Joe. You have to be a certain age here. You are when you see this, it's going to bring to mind a certain old series of commercials. I know Mark will know for sure. Watch this.
Professional wedding?
Looks like a business.
Is this a political meeting or something?
We're gonna client meeting and we would Yeah, but my ear is so
Oh, no way.
Hey, mic check, mic check.
Oh.
What the fuck's up?
Oh!
Oh my God.
50 Cent. You know how I get down?
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta watch that part again because
Oh my God.
Some balls though. I gotta
Yeah,
use them.
my ear is so
Watch everybody.
Hey, mic check, mic check. What the fuck's up? Heat unit in the house.
Oh. Oh.
50 Cent. You know how I get down?
That's. Oh.
Oh.
That's great.
Cringe.
This is not real. There's no way this is real.
Oh.
That's real. Yeah.
No, it's not.
How great is that?
That's great.
Oh my God.
Now,
That's embarrassing.
Mark,
I don't think that's
and
real.
possibly Joe. What's that, Coach?
I don't think that's real.
Oh, it's real.
That was definitely real. Look at all the reactions.
Oh, that is real.
Oh, it's real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What old series of when those people go silent? What old series of commercials does that remind you of?
Oh, E.F. Hutton or
There
something.
you go.
That is. Yeah. When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it did too. It went dead ass.
Oh, everybody was talking and just went, whoop. They're like, what? And they all looked too.
He would have made it better. He would have made it better had he had something to say. But all he knew in his head is he wanted to disrupt things. He didn't think that through at all. Like he should have really had something.
Yeah, said something just off the wall, rather than just what's fucking up. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't, once he had the room, he had nothing.
Yeah, he had nothing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was everybody's talking and just
yeah.
That is unbelievable, bro. Oh my God. I can't.
I will give him a thumbs up
effort.
for that. That did take some I wonder how many 40s that took.
I am not going to be on record in that. I am not.
Oh man. Yeah, that was
That is not. He is on his way to bad stuff happening.
Well, the problem is, like you said, just walking up to random people and doing stuff is you're going to find yourself in a bad situation.
Yes, you
are.
He must have grew up in a nice area.
Where
Do that shit in certain
Smith and
areas.
Wesson beats Troll every day.
Yeah.
Well, he's originally from somewhere in New York State, and he says he's fearless. And well, I guess anybody can be fearless when you're filled with liquid courage.
Yeah.
Either stupid or fearless.
But I think, unfortunately, hopefully not, but I think the stuff he's doing is going to lead to somebody saying, yeah, Smith & Wesson beats Troll every day.
Yeah.
Some people have
I tell
nothing
you
to
what,
lose.
you keep doing stuff like that in that kind of crowd, you're just gonna flat end up in jail. Like you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? That and to tell you the truth, that's where you should be. You know that is not good.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that there was at least some entertainment value to this. I haven't even watched a lot of his other ones where he just goes up, and I can't bring myself to watch them. They're too embarrassing to watch, most of these videos.
Yeah, too cringe.
And they're not funny. So
and what does his mom think is what we need to, I mean, he lives with his mom,
Well, we have not confirmed that. So
well,
room.
Yeah.
Can we stop talking
rumor.
about Andrew? I love Andrew. Stop talking about Andrew. God damn it.
I would say, word of advice to the chairman: be careful who you walk up to and troll randomly.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later, it's not going to work out what you think it's going to work out.
Well, the chairman is now saying, "Meet me, bum," in the chat on tonight's show. So he lived through today's trolling.
Yeah.
And
I'll meet him. Give me the address. I'll be there. I'll sock him right in his ovaries.
Now.
And then we can go out to dinner the next day.
Now.
I'm going to sock him in his ovaries. Give him my address, bum. You have my address. I'm done with this guy.
Now, in the past, when the chairman would say "meet me," the chairman was in Pittsburgh a few years ago at Heinz Field.
Yeah.
Now, when he says "meet me," based on what we're seeing here,
I
actually think he might mean it. So
yeah.
So we'll see. I'd drink a malt liquor with the chairman.
He says, "Yeah, okay, Mark. Yeah, yeah. I hope it doesn't happen. But if you're doing what it says you're doing, sooner or later you're going to run into somebody who's not real happy with it.
Yeah.
That's the problem, and you don't know. Yeah,
people snap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And is it worth the views? Because that's the only reason why you're doing it. So.
Yeah.
But with that said, we will finish off with more of the chairman via Mad Moeller.
I should wear a ski mask.
Yeah. I was tempted to play the original chairman video here, but we have enough. We've had enough chairman the last couple weeks, so we will play the chairman given the Moeller treatment.
Oh, okay.
So you can just play the whole video here as we go out. How much Colt 45 do you have left, Mark?
I'm about 3/4 of the way through.
Me too. We're right on schedule.
I got a hankering for some pork product. Look, plump, succulent sausage, honey smoked bacon, and glistening, sizzling hot. No! I'm dying.
Definitely was time. Time to get that malt liquor video.
Uh-oh.
When it comes to the breakfast sandwiches in the fast food world, Wendy's fucking runs it. Breakfast Baconator from Wendy's.
They're pretty good.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Little Pittsburgh rocker there, Billy Squire.
Yeah.
He's not from Pittsburgh, is he? No.
Yeah, he is.
He is?
He's from Billy Squire's from Pittsburgh.
News
as
to me.
far as I know. I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Learn something new every day. But it
might just be the Colt 45. I don't know.
It could be the Colt 45 that is making me forget that he's from Pittsburgh. So that is it for the Malt Liquor Report. And that is it for
Mass.
Colt 45.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Oh, it's Billy Squire.
That's where he was born. Oh, it is Billy Squire. Yeah.
What is it? Wellesley Square?
Yep.
Yeah. Wellesley, Mass. Right here. Yeah.
What's the other guy? What's his name? What's the one that Mark said?
Billy Squire.
Billy. Oh, is this actually him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
That's like Northern Mass, I think.
Yeah. That's where he was born. So perhaps he might have been raised in.
Yeah.
I never heard any Pittsburgh connection with him.
I thought it was. Well, yeah, I could be wrong. In Wesley Hills, Mass. Yeah, St. El. He was a composer for St. Elmo's Fire. Okay.
I know his
The TV
records
show?
were big in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Oh.
Teacher in New York.
Oh, he graduated from Wellesley High. So yeah, he kind of grew up there. Massachusetts, looks like.
A lot of rock bands from Massachusetts. Godsmack, Aerosmith.
Mm-hmm. Boston.
A lot more. I can't even think. Yeah, Boston. There's a lot. I can't. There's a lot more. Yeah. Boston's the most obvious.
Tom and the Share Beers.
Yeah. There you go. Tom and the shit. I got the people harmonizing behind me.
Yeah.
So that is it for the malt liquor report. Got to turn the light out. I just turned it on 5 seconds ago.
I was wondering. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Billy D. We appreciate another solid malt liquor report.
And that is it for Colt 45. This Colt 45.
I'm still working on mine.
I feel like I should go to my local priest and pray for the chairman, for Christ's sake.
And that is it for Colt 45 for the malt liquor challenge too. This is my last one.
Wait a minute! I don't have to. We have a priest in the house.
I was gonna say I can hook a brother up.
That's so great. I love that.
We happen to have a monk that can pray for the chairman in the house. See what Share Beer does for you. We can do all these things.
Yeah, we're like DoorDash for priestly services.
Yeah. Priest DoorDash.
Yeah.
So what do we call you, Ruben? What's your official title when we talk to you like that?
I'm not a monk anymore, man.
He's not a monk anymore.
Hey, he drinks alcohol. He's not a monk anymore. Monks don't drink alcohol.
Oh yeah,
right?
they do.
Neither do judges, Tom.
Catholic
Neither
monk.
do judges.
Catholic monk. Yeah.
I thought monks don't drink alcohol.
Oh no! Look at the Trappist beers. They're Trappists are a version of monks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know they drink it.
Oh hell yeah! We're Catholic. Come on.
It's the blood of Christ, Tom. Get a clue. Hello.
Thank you, Coach.
I'm not quite informed.
Yeah.
I'm not good.
The real holy water, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so I wanted to ask a question that I asked in the pre-show, and it's something that I've heard recently, and I just wanted to know the phrase. Hey, Delilah, what's going on?
Delilah.
Hi, Andy.
She's about to go to bed. Say good night.
Good night.
Hey, good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, pretty girl.
Yeah, good night, Delilah.
Oh,
Good night, pretty girl.
Sweet dreams.
oh, she's cute.
All right. Hey, Delilah. Mama.
She goes.
Mama. Yeah.
Aww.
She wants
Give me the
to see you
binky.
guys.
Give me the binky.
So
I need the
Shusha.
binky.
So Shusha.
A shusha.
Oh, Shusha.
Give me the shusha. Give Coach the shusha. I want the shusha.
She can't hear you guys. I got the mic on, but she can see you guys.
Oh.
No, we're gonna
Alright.
put you to bed. We're gonna put you to bed. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah,
Tom's on
absolutely.
dad duty.
Kids.
Love it.
Love seeing the kids, absolutely. Especially when they want an encore.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly. So oh, there she is again. Okay, there we go. Hi.
She's back.
Yeah, she's back.
She's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going.
Yeah,
back.
she's a slippery one, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she's climbing chairs now. She grabs everything. It's definitely I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, my grandson, one of my grandsons, the youngest one, he's just over a year old, and they have him in baby gymnastics, and now that little guy can do all kinds of stuff. That guy, baby gymnastics is incredible, but he can do all kinds of stuff now. It's crazy.
But that's a start to great things. That's a start to really good things. Like,
yeah,
the younger you teach them, the better. You know what I mean? Like, that's a great thing. That's cool.
So speaking of teaching kids good things at a young age, I've heard the term "float the river" recently, and I just wanted to know, the act of floating a river is not new. That's a thing that's been going on for years and years and years and years. But it feels like to me the phrase "float the river" is a new-ish kind of thing. Ruben, have you floated a river? Do you know what that is?
That's the first time I've ever heard that. I don't know what that means.
I felt the same way. Yeah.
No clue.
I feel I'm not positive, but I feel as though I've been hearing that term for years.
Yeah, but for how many is my question? Like, I don't feel like it's been around for, like, the term mixed with the actual thing. Now, floating the river, let's have someone that does it all the time. The coach, can you explain to us what floating a river actually is?
Yeah, it's basically whatever floats your boat, and that's it. So. No, so today I was floating the river in Idaho.
Wait a minute, we've got someone in here who also knows how to float something.
Team, is that Team?
Yes.
Stop it. Is that Team?
Yes. We've
Team,
got
get in
Team
here
in the chat.
If you want to do a meetup, Coach, there's your man.
Yeah, there's now that is a meetup.
Get
that
your
on
Tex
video.
Arkansas or whatever it is, Tex Ark and whatever. Get
Now,
your ass in the show.
If that guy don't know what floating a river is, I don't think anybody does.
Okay, so I'll explain what floating a river is. Okay, in Idaho, the land of the potato state, the 208. In a nutshell, you get on a drift boat, and it looks kind of like an old pirate ship. So it's a flat bottom, and they bow out really quick. So you can seat 3 to 4 people in them. But what you do is you get in a river, and you have no engine, nothing. You just float the river. And you have paddles and oars, just like a canoe or a kayak, but they're bigger and stronger. But you get in there and you float the river, right?
Bullshit.
That is, gentlemen, that is panel, that is what it is. We caught some fish today. We had a blast. You can pull over, take a pee, drink a beer, 420, whatever floats your boat. No pun intended. It's a great time. Now, it's also a double meaning because I didn't hear it until Mark said it earlier, and maybe this is the time, Joe, I'll let Mark take over. That's how we float the river in Idaho, but I also know what Mark meant earlier.
Yeah,
so maybe you can ask Mark.
I heard float the river 40 years ago in Colorado, and it was basically go up the river, get a bunch of inner tubes, drop them in the river, have everybody in the inner tube, but one inner tube dedicated to a cooler full of Coors beer.
Yeah.
And you float down the river and drink beer while you're on your inner tube.
That's a good time.
Now, Coach just brought up something else that I think we should dive into a little bit. No pun intended, because I ain't diving in there. But when going fishing, okay, and you know the different sizes of fishing boats. Some fishing boats are really nice, and they actually have a little cabin and whatnot, whatever you call that. And then you have your standard little freaking rowboat what is the ethics of being on said lake and having to take a leak? What are the ethics of
That's a great question. That's actually a really good question. So they do have on a float designated areas, but they're so far apart where if you're on a water pill and you're drinking beer, we're gonna stop them. We're gonna stop a lot. So I will pull over in some random spot behind nobody's house, like it's an empty lot, and I'll just do my business. If you don't have the option, you can pee in a bottle in the boat so nobody can see. And if it gets really bad,
You piss in the
do
water.
what you got to do.
I got to go for a swim. You jump in the water and you go. Yeah.
Number one rule: don't make sure that you have your back to the other people in the boat.
Yep.
Well, yes, but when you're on a river that's 150 yards long, literally, and there's people all around you, you improvise. I mean, you do the pee-pee dance. So your knees are doing this thing, and you're just like, But we figured it out today. Good question, Joe. That's a great question because
yeah.
I think my
great
experience peeing off a boat is much different than Coach's. Okay.
It's all part of the circle of life.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
Share. You share.
Yeah, like we just used to say like we call it piss break, and then everybody turns away. You piss off the bow, piss right in the water.
That's been my experience.
When there's nobody around.
Bottle, like I've been drinking. I don't want to aim.
Yeah.
I don't want to use hands.
Why not the stern? Do you like the bow or the stern? The bow or the stern?
Either one. I'm not picky when I'm drinking.
Yeah, if it, to me, it was always like, if you're an eyeball view, then that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of business.
Yeah.
Free touching is going to cost you, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have a good look, then take a picture. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought, hey, if you want to look at perfection, feel free. I'm just going to pee.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
It's a perfection.
If you like shrimp, ladies, come here. Check this
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Get your magnifying glass out. I'm going to go pee.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, Now, I haven't been on the lake as much as a lot of you guys. I have not. But there was a small amount of years there where I used to go to the lake in New Mexico quite a bit. And, we would just kind of either jump in the water because we weren't there fishing. So you need to jump in the water and climb back in or just turn around and hang it off. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, I'm too freaking lazy to jump in the water. So, just kind of turned around and, and whoever caught a peek, maybe she liked you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe her boat got a little closer to your boat.
Well, maybe if when you're swimming at the beach, you just go in the water. What if you jump off the boat, come back? I mean, if it's a sturdy boat,
same
right?
thing, yeah.
You can just jump off the boat, go in the water, do your damn thing.
Well, it's 8 ounces to 1,000,000 gallons. I mean, there's no.
Now, what about if you have to drop a deuce?
Oh, you got to go in the woods. You got there's no way around.
Yeah, that's definitely. Hey, we got to go to shore. Yeah,
I'm not shitting in the water, dude.
Oh, sure, let's go on to shore.
Yep, I'm popping a squat using leaves or something. I don't give a shit what it is.
I mean, what if it's one of them situations where you're the last one to know that hey, you got an emergency situation happening, son.
Code brown.
Well, then feed those fish. Feed those fish.
Oh man.
And Tom, you said use leaves. I'll be damned if you're going to use any of my leaves.
Yeah,
that's right.
Damn it, Mark. I call you Mark.
So okay. So what if you jump in the water? If you jump in the water and relieve yourself, like, how do you feel as someone else in the boat when that person jumps right back in? Because you don't know that they've
fine.
You don't know that
you just act like you don't see it. You ignore it and move on.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's like I don't think you got that far away from that situation, son.
Yeah.
I think you're carrying some collateral damage back in with you. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
aren't you all on even field? You all kind of know the game.
Yeah.
We all got to pee, right? So
It is what it is. Yeah, I mean that's just
There's
part of
nothing
it.
wrong with the little duck butter, gentlemen. Nothing wrong with the little duck butter.
little duck butt. Oh no, so you're not wiping, are you?
Oh.
The best situation, I think we can all agree, is campfire situation. Sitting around a campfire at night is better than drinking at home. I swear to God, because you literally just turn around and let it hang, right? You just let it rip.
Dude.
You can even continue to carry on your conversation. You're like, oh yeah, and then you just turn right back around, and you go. It's like freaking great. Am I wrong?
It's like you find it. It's like you have a speech or a conversation about a designated spot. Like that area over there looks like a good spot. We can all pee and do our damn thing, and then we'll still drink beers. We'll be over here doing the fire, doing the s'mores. We're good to go.
I mean, what do you think the ethics are there, Mark? Like, is it one step off? Like,
yeah, I mean, you want to make sure that whatever's left over after you're done, somebody doesn't step in as they're walking around to roast their weenies on the fire.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to get anybody's sandals in your fomage. Yeah.
And you want to step away enough so you don't roast your weenie in the fire.
That's right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to roast your own weenie.
Yeah.
Roast your friend's weenie, but don't roast your own weenie.
Because you want to have something to float down the river later.
That's right. Yeah, you got to float down the river the next day. So save your weenies.
And Joe, if you go in number 2, I don't care where you go. You better go far. Go somewhere else. I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that shit here. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Now, when you're camping, when you're legitimate camping, that is one of the first things you do, isn't it? Like you're like, okay, you pre-dig hole, and you're like, this is the spot, kids. Like, if you got to, then this is the spot, right? You're like, all needs to be conducted here.
Oh yeah, we used to do. You get to a campsite, somebody would do latrine duty. You dig a little trench, and that would be where everybody would go, and then you'd bury it. Yeah. That's the way it is.
Shitty job. Somebody's got to do it.
And honestly, one of the best poops you can ever take in your life in the woods. I'm telling you right now.
Outdoor pooping is the best.
It's like in nature. You feel at home.
There's your show title, Joe.
Outdoor pooping is the best. Is that
pooping is the best?
Except when you get some poison oak or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, you don't want to get poison ivy down there. That's not the thing. Yeah, but outside of that, I mean, yeah, I mean, nothing beats a poop in the woods.
Seriously,
there's the show title right there.
Yeah, nothing beats a poop in the woods, man. I'm telling you, that is the show title. I think. Yeah, we need to edit that.
Yeah,
you feel one with nature though. You're like. You see the squirrels, you're out there and do your thing. It's a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's just the way it is.
Oh, Coach, you're muted. You're muted, Coach.
For a reason.
Yeah.
For a reason.
Yeah.
You can poop in the woods until you have the Tijuana itch, and then you're asking your doctor what's going on, and he's trying to figure it out, and he's like, it's pretty close to this or that. I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
The Tijuana itch. Jesus. Never heard that one before. It's the first for me.
Oh.
Yeah, my one buddy, his saying is, the world is my toilet.
Oh yeah.
Now Facebook won't let me change it, but YouTube did, I think. So
it's biodegradable, right?
Oh yeah. It's all part of the circle of life.
It's all exactly. Yeah, it's all, and as a matter of fact, you should pack it out because we know that Tom found a place that will buy it.
That's true, and you could have the poop that saves the planet, and you could be rich.
Humanmicrobes.org. If you have really good poop,
you've been wasting your poop this whole time.
Yeah,
you gotta be really healthy though. You probably have to be so healthy and so fit. I imagine Mark is probably the only one here that could.
I'm seriously thinking of submitting my poop to see if I can get paid.
Honestly,
Yeah,
dude.
Mark.
I mean,
you will do
really,
that.
what would be
Absolutely.
better than to get paid to take a dump? I mean,
honestly,
Dude.
Yeah. It's already enjoyable enough. Imagine getting paid.
that's
for
my
it.
retirement plan. Yeah, I mean, really, it's already a good time.
Now, Mark, would you go full all out? Like, are you going to go all out? Are you going to go squatty potty the whole 9?
Oh, if I can make $500 every time I take a dump, yeah, you bet you I am.
You better take stock of chia seeds. Mark's coming for you.
Hey, and Mark, on if you read the description, it tells you that they're willing to pay more than $500. They're willing to pay whatever you're willing. So, like, if
Yeah,
you tell them
anywhere from like
$1,000,
$500 to like $1,500 or something like
they're
that.
willing to
Yeah.
pay you as much as you're willing to ask.
I'm all in for that. I mean that.
Now, my
Seriously.
question is, who's on the receiving end? Are you willing to have some of this excrement deposited in your hello? Ooh.
Hey,
that's where I come in because Tom, thank you for that. Because when I sent my poop in, they're like, "We're suing you. We are suing you." I said, "For what?"
You have to pay us.
Yeah,
you have to pay us every time you send it in. You pay us $1,000.
See, we're looking for the 0.1%. You are the opposite of that.
This is what not to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what not to do. So what what is everyone watching these days as we get out of here, man? Anybody watching anything cool? Netflix, Amazon, anybody watching anything kind of cool? I did hear from not me personally, but one of the podcasts I was listening to, one of the runners for that ultimate race in the Death Valley reported to somebody who reported to the podcast and actually had their kids run with them in part of the race to help them out, stuff like that. I think they said they finished. I think you have to finish in 148 minutes or something. Does that sound right, Mark?
No, it's got to be. If you're starting down in Death Valley and you got to finish up on Mount Whitney, that's got to be at least 12 hours, probably. I mean, that's a good distance.
Okay, I'm sorry.
48 hours. Yeah,
that's probably a 24-hour run, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
it was something. I want maybe it was 100
hours,
50 hours or something.
Yeah, it's like 4 days. Yeah,
yeah, because Mount Whitney is the highest peak in Southern California by far.
And he ran it, and he said he ran it in like 138.
Maybe a day in 38.
That's nuts. Have you ever been to Death Valley, Joe?
Oh yeah, I've been to Death Valley, but
yeah. I mean, you start out down there where they start Furnace Creek. I mean, it's like starting in the gates of hell. I mean, you're just out there. There's total desolation, and starting in the summer, oh my god, yeah. So you got to run like 50 miles in like 120, and then you start climbing out of the valley, and then you got to climb up. Oh man, yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of a guy named David Goggins?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a
stay
beast.
hard. Stay hard. That's what he says.
He ran that race.
Yep.
He broke every bone in his feet running that race.
Oh.
And he's a beast. He's a military man. Like he's
a former SEAL.
He is.
He's like a total. Monster. He's a former SEAL who's totally. I mean, just total mental.
He's the type of guy that will make you run through a wall. Like he can motivate you to do anything.
He sounds like an extremist for sure.
No, dude, he's impressive to watch. If you ever get a chance to
in
look
one
him up.
way or another, you're an extremist if you're racing this race. In one way,
that's
because it's an invitational. You have to be, and so they're hand picking.
Yeah.
And so
they've done similar types of races that have proven that they can run in extremes. Yeah.
He said he won't do it again. That was a one and done. But
that's I got to imagine for most people, it's like if you can qualify and you want to do that, that's like a bucket list, and you do it and you're done. And you move on.
He was just grateful to finish. He said, he was just grateful to finish.
I've read things about a couple of years where they're running on the side of the road and it was so hot that it was melting the soles of their shoes. You know, the tread on the bottom of their shoes was sticking to the road as they were running.
I tell you, okay, you take just Friday, for instance, here. Okay. It was 115, and it was one of those, not your typical 115 day either. It was one of those days where it got hot fast. It was accelerated. You know, by 9 in the morning, it's already 100. You know, your days start out at 93, 95 anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was by 9, it's already 100. By 10, it's already like damn near 110. And it just is, oh my God. I wish I could convey how flipping hot it is. I mean, it's just it takes your breath away, man. It's just like.
Are you still using those fans?
Oh, the
water
Mr.
thing?
fans? No.
Yeah.
No. I don't. I when I'm home, I ain't going out there. That's what I've got. I've got the biggest AC unit that you could put on a house my size. In all honesty,
wow.
It's the biggest AC unit that you could put on a single story house of my size. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So it's ultra efficient. Yeah, it's
also must be ice cold, right? Ice cold when you walk in that house.
It's you know what? I tell you, it messes with my head sometimes because the actual temperature isn't as cool as what you're used to. You know, previous AC units, I'd have the AC at 68, 69. In this house, 74 will freeze you the hell out of here. I mean, you're covered in a blanket, for Christ's sake. You know, 76 can be comfortable, but it can get a little warm. That 2-degree difference is insane in this house. It really is. It's crazy.
I was just out there last week in Tucson, and my parents kept their house at 75, and it was cool. Like, and I live in Pennsylvania, so it's not like Joe's just acclimated either. It was chilly with a ceiling fan on and 75 degrees.
Yeah, you definitely always have a fan on. I mean, you know, but with that, because I need movement of air. It's still, even with the AC, it still feels stale. I need.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, the way they build the houses nowadays, you know, airtight, energy efficient, and all that sort of thing. You combine that with a super efficient AC unit, and I mean, the AC in Arizona is no joke. There are plenty of people that work indoors here that are always freezing their ass off.
I imagine they're pretty expensive all year round, right? Or when it gets to the summer, like Home Depot, Lowe's, it's probably super expensive, right?
Oh man, let me tell you, yeah, you know, heating bills can be $500-$600. Cooling bills can be $500-$600.
Oh yeah,
no problem here. Yeah, just depending on how old your house is. Again,
that's like the heating bills here. It's almost opposite.
Right? No, absolutely, it is. It's the same extreme climate. It's just one's cool and one's hot. You know, I always think of, though, we've had so far in Phoenix, literally just in the Phoenix metro area, not the state or not the county. I think we're up to 30 some deaths this season.
Wow.
And there's still another 100 and a little over 100 that are under investigation. And that's just already, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the Phoenix metro area, to be clear. It's not, it's not the state as a whole. But yeah, no, a lot of people.
Metro area, that's just in that small area.
Yeah.
30 deaths just from heat.
30 plus. I think it's like 36. The last I heard the other day. Yeah.
Wow.
35, 36.
Yep. That's a lot.
Yeah, but I think most of that's elderly, right? They're over a certain age.
It can be, but you know, elderly and homeless.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, it ain't no joke. I mean, you being a UPS driver, you know, famously that story made it national news. UPS driver passed out here.
Do you see that on the ring? Yeah.
Yeah, and they got in immediately. My local 104, of course, which is his local, you know, was on the news, of course, and, you know, trying to blast UPS. And then, of course, UPS gets on there and starts trying to tell their lies. that there ain't going to be no repercussions and all this sort of thing. Get out of here. You know,
Oh no, it's all
the
Anyway,
biggest
yeah.
problem, and like, for what I do, I drive regular big trucks with 28-foot pup trailers, and where I happen to park trailers, a lot of UPS drivers and FedEx drivers will park in the shade that my trailers provide, right, while I have them parked. And I purposely do that in that one area, and they know it. Unless I need a trailer, then I'll come up there and, hey, bro, sorry, man, I got to take it. But I feel so effing bad for those guys, bro. And Tom, you tell me, man, because the newer Amazon vans, it seems like to me, I'm talking the same style of package van as your FedEx and UPS. I see a lot of those guys with the doors closed, so they must have some kind of AC. I always assume.
Oh yeah, those all have AC. Yeah, it's not like I used to work at the Postal Service. The Postal Service, oh my goodness, you do not want to work in those LLVs. Those things are hot boxes.
Yeah,
those things are so bad. You got a little fan. You just got a little fan in there. It's a little fan, and then they usually give you like a little like the things to put around your neck, the soap and stuff. Other than that, you're kind of screwed. But in the Amazon vans, most of them, especially the newer ones, they definitely have AC.
Yeah, and see, it's the same thing for me when I have to get in a trailer. I mean, it's just a freaking hot box, man. It is unbelievably hot in there when it's already 115, and that sucker's just sitting there in the sun. And you open those doors, it's like,
the seats.
And you got to get in there. You know what I'm saying? It is. Now the difference is for me, of course, it's 20-30 minutes at a time, and I will be back in my cab in the AC shortly. And that's the biggest difference for me. And I, I try to provide some shade for those cats. And that, that's the only thing I can see. They'll wave at me and stuff as we don't like chit chat or nothing, but they, we'll wave at each other. They pretty much know that, I have those trailers there. Yeah. Feel free, man. Feel free, brother. Cause that is, oh my God, this time of year is just brutal. But the one thing I always look at that's worse is the cold. I always look at the cold is just so much worse.
It sucks on your vehicle too. It runs your freaking alternator out, your battery. Sometimes it's hard to even start your car. Yeah. You go out there in the morning, it's like, fuck. It just sucks. It sucks.
The cold does so many things that we don't think about. The cold can be very dry. It can dry you out. It can dehydrate you. It's crazy what the cold can do. And then you're kind of stuck. If you break down, you could just freeze.
It can eventually stop all molecular motion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you're out in the cold, you almost forget to, like you said, you almost forget to drink water because you're so cold that you feel like you're not really sweating. You're more worried about keeping your temperature up, and then you forget to drink water. And then after a couple hours, it's like, oh shit, I haven't been drinking a drop of water, and I've been working for this whole time. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's rough out there.
It is. Both situations are terrible. Trust me. That and the heat will get you. I don't care how long you lived here. Sometimes you can just, like you said, you can kind of space it for a minute or two. And by the time you think about it, you're walking like that UPS driver, dude. You're just like, oh my God, I gotta sit down. It's and by the time it hits you like that, you need a lot of recovery time, a lot.
Well, the other day I was working and it was like 95 degrees, and I started to get like a slight pain in my head, like a headache a little bit. I stopped. I was just like, I'm drinking water, as much water as I can right now, because that's like the first warning point, right? Like you get a little cramp in your head or cramps. It's like, I didn't want any part of it. I'm stopping. I don't give a shit if it's a break or not. I'm stopping.
Your first indicator on you'll see that. You don't see it as much as you used to, but you will see it on different public restrooms. Your pee is the first indicator. And the thing of it is it your stuff will look just like this damn beer bottle. It's kind of funny, but I can drink. I have a 54-ounce container that I fill up in the morning, and then I have two 32-ounce containers that I also fill up full of water. I could drink all of that, and my stuff still looks like this at the end of the day. It's just you can't drink enough water.
Yeah.
And that's the weird part, because I'll chug water all day, and my pee's not clear. It's still dark. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, and you're not going. You notice that too. You're like, God, I've only like, and you have absolutely no desire to. It's worrisome. So that's why we have to get home and cool off and then start to rehydrate.
Coach, that's that Tijuana itch you were talking about. That's nothing to do with
Yes, that is. That's exactly what it is. And then
it's worrisome.
once it's diagnosed, it's too late, Ruben. We're just in the same boat. Man.
Good. Okay, so hey.
I've tried to stall to get somebody in here, but it doesn't look like it's working.
What, somebody that was supposed to be here?
Somebody that
who's in the chat.
Yeah, they're in the green room, but
no, I hope
do it.
They can't quite make it. They need to get their camera or microphone hooked up. That's what it's telling me. Before
man. That's always.
I swear to God, I hope.
Yeah, you don't want any special prizes.
I hope it's team.
Or Hans.
Is this somebody who's been on the show before?
I don't recognize the name. So
no, I don't either.
Oh, okay.
That's a new one to me. Yeah. Oh, they're gone now.
And they're out. So I have
you brought them up. So like,
yeah.
Shit.
It's kind of like chat roulette there, Joe.
Yeah. You remember those days, Mark? Oh my God.
Portnoy 40-ounce, was it?
Who knows? Honestly, I've never seen the name before.
Yeah.
So PTSD.
I don't know if we want. I don't know if we
Styles?
really want to see what pop on if he.
Was it
Yeah.
Styles, Joe?
Sometimes you do have to be careful what problems you ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Poop chef.
Oh no.
Poop chef. Oh no, dude.
Rescreen. That's all I can say.
Now I understand why the delay. They're getting their camera in place.
One place to another.
I think it's been about
Poop
years
Shop.
since we had that
Welcome
one
to the
show.
show. How you doing there, Poop Shop?
That
What's
one,
going on?
one.
Hey, what's
fella.
up?
What's up, Poop
Oh,
Chef?
it's Malt Liquor Marauder.
It is.
Oh,
See, I knew.
that's a pretty crappy screen name. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. How you been, man?
Good, man. I just moved recently.
Oh, to where? Do tell.
Moved from New Jersey back home to Kentucky.
Oh, nice. Kentucky home. Okay.
Fuck New Jersey. Fuck
Yeah,
that
last time
place.
we talked to you.
And how you enjoying Kentucky?
It's not bad, actually. I mean, same old shit, man. Yeah, I grew up here. No, I mean, it's more populated than I remember it, but, it's cheaper than New Jersey, that's for sure.
Oh,
yeah. Imagine.
So, Joe, I have a question. So, who's your favorite Share Beer member? If you had to pick one, who's your favorite Share Beer member?
My favorite. So I'll fill you guys in on a little secret. I am Sexbone McDrizzle.
Oh no!
No, you're not. Stop it now.
I am Sexbone McDrizzle. And
man.
So Andrew must be your favorite member then.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
And I am Pencil Neck Mark.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, cute. There you go.
Me, yeah.
Even though I have nothing against the guy, he's a good guy. I got nothing against him.
That's great.
But no, I mean, my favorite, I think by default, by location, when I first started watching, it would have to be Bum.
Oh,
since he does live near New Jersey, I think you live in Philadelphia, right?
No, Pittsburgh. I'm like 6 hours from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, PA, yeah, not too bad. Far enough from the trash heap.
So one more question, Joe, if I can interrupt. Who's your least favorite?
I like all y'all.
Good answer.
There we go. Yeah.
I think
Good
everybody.
politically correct answer.
I think everybody can take a joke, and I think everybody, can give back what they receive as far as the bullshit.
The Sex Bone McGrizzle comments are the greatest.
I love this guy now. That's Sex Bone McGrizzle. I love this guy.
What's funny is my first name is Andrew, so when I found out his name was Andrew.
Oh boy, yeah.
You're not 6'5", are you? Are you 6'6"?
So you're thinking, boy, that's the Andrew I could have been.
But mother needs help. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. I love this guy, man. This guy's awesome.
Oh my God.
He just stares at, like, I just picture he's got at least 3 people in his goddamn basement, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
of course we mean living, right? That's
right.
They're living
Yeah, please. Yeah. I've been watching so many murder shows. Please, please tell me they're living.
It puts the oil on the tracks.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Nah, Andrew's a good dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he seems very intelligent. One of those like really quiet, socially awkward type guys. But yeah,
he knows his stuff about trains. That's for damn sure.
Oh, dude, he's a fucking
and weapons too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything to do with a train, so steel, all the stuff that goes along with trains. Yeah, absolutely.
I do not. that one time, I mean, shit. I think this was like maybe 2 months ago. He went into this whole breakdown process of how he refurbished this one piece of equipment, and it was just overly. I don't know even the words to put it. It was just like too fucking much. It's just like the process that he went through to do all this, and your guys' face like during the explaining process, fucking awesome.
But that's why we like him, because he does that stuff. It's great on so many levels.
Yeah, he's all in, baby.
I think you're referring to that lathe or something that he got from like the 1900s. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost theatrical.
How the fuck did you remember that shit? That is exactly what the fuck it was.
Yeah. Because it was described so uniquely. It just seared itself into my brain.
Yeah, I like to definitely keep the wheel spinning too.
I placed it in a glass container with salt water, and I hooked up electrical cords to it, and I took all the rust off. It's like, what the fuck? He was like talking about some electricity
electrolysis.
Yeah.
Get rid of the rust.
De-rusting process.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but
yeah,
he explains it very monotone.
No, it's just like standard operating procedure for him. I mean, it's just like, it's just what you do.
Exactly. That's exactly the way you do it. Yeah.
Well, why would you do it any differently? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Man.
What's up, Poop Chef?
Oh, right on. There he is. All right. Yeah, good to see you.
No, sorry. I have a lady friend over. I don't know if she wants to be in the picture or not, but no.
Let's ask her.
So
yeah,
let's ask her.
All right.
Obviously not.
No.
Hey there, lady friend. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah.
No.
All right.
So the last time you were on here, you were not under the name Poop Chef, if I'm not mistaken, right? It was something similar.
It was something as ridiculous.
Wait a minute. Side by side, if Ruben had a hat on backwards, they're brothers.
Yeah, look at that. Brothers are
looking motherfucker.
You know, if I was.
Oh my
God! There we go. Look at that. Whoa.
They are
good call, Joe. Good call,
Look
Joe.
at that. Wow. That's your doppelganger.
Well,
I look like a poop chef.
Coach is he's I believe he's Muslim, correct?
Habibi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hey, just so you know, Coors is telling us that sweat is the cologne of success.
That's
And I want
two words right there.
son of a gun, I'll tell you right now.
Holy
Poop
crap!
Shack. You might
They're
you might
freaking
have
They are.
listen.
They're identical twins.
The very place where you got that beer is
Oh,
where I
that
grew
is
up. I grew up in
hilarious.
San Diego. I'm absolutely not Arab.
So you
I am a terrorist, but I'm not Arab. So,
Oh, you know what? It is okay. It is funny that you have a Stone beer because there's been a lot of stuff going on with Stone, and I can't remember the last time I bought a Stone beer.
What's going on with freaking Stone?
They sold
Well,
out.
They sold out.
Huh? Well, so do they no longer exist or what?
No, they exist, but they're no longer. I don't know. Would you consider them craft beer, Bum? What would you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're still
bought
craft
them?
beer controlled by one of the biggest conglomerates in the world, but they're
still craft beer.
I didn't know this. Who bought them?
Oh, it's Sapporo.
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 Oh yeah, Sapporo.
I can't stop now that you said it. I can't stop fucking thinking that I look like goddamn fucking Coach, dude.
No, not Coach.
Like Ruben.
No, you look like Ruben, not Coach. You look like Ruben.
Ruben? Nah, my head is way bigger than his, man. He has a proportionate head.
Tell my fiance that. She says I have a big fucking head.
Oh, you guys.
Whoa! All right, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if that's what she says,
That's all that matters.
that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah.
So to be politically correct, that's also what he says sometimes.
Shout out to you, sir.
Yep.
Consider yourself on the list.
Yep. All that stuff. Good for Ruben. Yeah.
It's been hot as fuck out here. Like I said, I grew up in Kentucky, and I don't remember it being this fucking hot, man. Like 105, 107. What the fuck?
Yeah. Are you in Eastern Kentucky?
What's that?
Eastern Kentucky or Western Kentucky? Closer to like Louisville, Lexington, that type of thing?
No, I live in Louisville.
Okay, Louisville. Okay.
Louisville. Oh, okay.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah, right on the line there.
Yeah, that's one of the areas we're looking at, actually.
Yeah, I'm about like 15 minutes-ish from Indiana, from the Ohio River.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. It's not bad, man. The cost of living it's gone up a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's one of the areas we're looking at. Kentucky, Tennessee, as maybe an area to move to at some point in the next few years.
Dude, I fucking love Tennessee, man. My ex-wife is from Tennessee, and God, like every time I would go out there, it's just fucking.
Yeah. We were thinking about like the Nashville area, but that's gotten so expensive the last 4 or 5 years. It's just crazy.
Everybody was moving there, bro. Everybody.
It's more expensive than here, the Atlanta area. So
like the hipster boom out in Nashville is like where everyone wants to go to become a music star.
Yeah. And that's always been my dream, to be a country music star. So I'm gonna have to move somewhere else.
Hit stardom somewhere else. That's right.
Yeah.
What would be your name if you were a country music star?
Marcus Westerly. How about that?
There we go.
No, I would say Mark Neck.
Mark Neck? Mark
That's a
Neck?
good one.
Yeah, okay.
Mark Neck.
That's good. Yeah.
Mark Nick. Mark Nick.
You ever watched the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
No. Should I?
That is badass on Netflix. Love it, man.
The Ballad of Buster
That's
Scruggs, huh?
hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, watch it.
I can see you being Buster Scruggs. I mean, he dies within like 30 minutes, but
well, that doesn't sound like fun.
I know.
It better be a hell of a 30
No.
minutes. That's all I gotta say.
But the backstory to that, Mark and Joe, is he's a badass. He kills everyone until he meets his final match. So he's like a badass the whole time.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I am every day. I'm just badass daily for me. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know about you guys, but
yeah. What's the difference? Yeah, I mean, I could play some of Mark's pain here.
If I wish one of your guys had children, if I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles, so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have waking up every day.
Yeah,
that's the pain I have.
Jesus. Speaking of Mike Tyson, did you hear that shit in the news where he's like, "Oh, I have spots on my face. I'm gonna die soon," or some shit like that.
No.
You hear-
Oh, he
was just saying he was getting old, though.
Yeah, Mike Tyson is like it was in the news for the past couple of days. He said he's gonna fucking die soon.
Oh my god!
Is that his own
I think it was
diagnosis?
an over exaggeration, though. To be honed, I think he was just like
No,
noticing.
we're
he
gonna
was
see
getting
Mike
old.
Tyson at age 102 or something, probably.
Still talking about dying, yeah.
Yeah, before you know it, Jake Paul's gonna be fighting them or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna wait till he's 80, and then.
I tell you what, I don't give a damn how old he is. I ain't getting in the ring with that dude.
No.
That dude, just watching him warm up, still scares the hell out of me.
Yeah.
It is the most intense shadow boxing you've ever seen in your life.
No, that guy
I'm
is,
like, I'm good. Swear to God, I'm good.
I would not get in the ring with him when he was 90.
Yeah.
That one interview he did, I believe, back in the early to mid 90s, where he was like, "Oh, fuck you, white boy." That's all I fucking imagine. Like, I would never want to fucking fuck with that guy. He's like, I'll fuck you till you love me. I believe
Yeah,
him.
I remember that one. Yeah.
I believe him, and I
That
don't want
was
to
the
fucking find out.
pre-fight with Lennox Lewis.
He's like, I believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pre-fight with Lennox Lewis, and a fan started screaming at him, so he got fucking crazy.
Yeah, and he's grabbing his crotch, and he's like, "I fuck you till you love me."
And he probably will.
Crazy ass shit.
And he probably would. You damn right. Yeah, it's a great quote though. That is a great. That's what the chairman should have said when he got the microphone in front of all those people.
Oh, what happened?
That's what the chairman should have said. He should have had something to say like that.
Oh, haven't you been following the chairman lately?
Me? No, dude. I've never been subscribed to that guy.
Oh, I still don't subscribe to him, but I keep up with him though.
What
I can tell you about it in this one sound effect. There you go. That's
pretty much.
Is that his shitty fucking Camaro crashing?
Yeah, it's just a wreck. Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe this one too. Yeah, that's
yeah.
And then, Mom!
Did he get his hat snatched off again?
Swallow them, dog.
Yeah, it's oh my god. Oh my god.
What's been up with that guy? He's like the epitome of why everyone hates fuckers from New York.
Who? Havana?
Havana doesn't count. He's from Buffalo. That's not. I mean, that's New York, but come on.
Oh, okay.
That's
Some
like
great.
I guess that's like the out boundaries of New York.
Yeah, that's who that last soundbite was from, Havana.
Oh, play it again. Hold on. I think I was talking. Hold on. Play it again.
Post all of them, dog.
Special fuck you though
It's
to
like-
the Arab.
It's like he's hit puberty, but he,
Fucking Abdullah.
There you go. There's a real New Yorker. It's Falstaff.
Falstaff. Yeah, he's got that shithead personality for sure. I can barely stand the people in New Jersey, let alone New York. That fucking bippity bop fucking Italian fucking bullshit.
Forget about it.
Oh man. Anyway, guys, thank you, brother, for joining in. I appreciate it. I got to get out of here, but good times, man. Yeah, especially like the end. The end was a good one for sure. We got caught up on poop and pee ethics while fishing and floating down a river. We definitely know how to handle those situations. And we ran into Ruben's twin. I mean, who knew?
Who knew?
Poop
Looks
shaft.
like a poop shaft.
Yeah.
Shout out, guys.
All right, man. We'll see you guys. Peace out, man. Later.
All right, guys. See you all.
Later, gentlemen.
If I wish one of your
I
guys
use
had
that term loosely.
in their
Gentlemen.
fucking head or stomp on their testicles, so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have waking up every day.